So we've talked about using Chat GPT and AI tools for community operations. Now let's talk about using them for marketing operations. Because I think that AI tools are going to absolutely reshape the way marketing operations function in a good way. There's a lot of like doom and gloom and hate about AI tools saying that they're ruining marketing and they're just making everything garbage. And like, yes, there's a little bit of truth to some of the hesitancy to adopt AI tools for marketing, but most of the concern and rage against the machine, if you will, comes from a place of, I believe, fear and lack of knowledge on how to truly use these as a tool and not use them as a replacement for a human brain. Using an AI, artificial intelligence tool to enhance your marketing skills is absolutely a positive thing. Using it to completely replace your own voice, your own expertise, is absolutely a negative thing. So let's explore ways to use this to enhance what you've already got going on in terms of strong strategy, creativity, and excellent content. How can you use AI to enhance those things for marketing? First, come up with content ideas. This can be really fun to input for Chat GPT or any of the other AI tools. Coming up with a list of content ideas based on your industry is actually going to be a really good jumping off point for developing even deeper strategy. Chat GPT is definitely impacting how search engine optimization works. Microsoft is paying a ton of money and already augmenting ChatGPT into their search engine tools. It's going to impact the future. This is going to change over time as the tool gets more refined and as the search connection gets stronger, but having an AI tool develop a list of content ideas for you based on things that have either been searched frequently or are frequently asked in general, or just come up highly in their learning model, it's going to help you create content that appeals to people who are curious about what it is your industry offers. And then always take those content ideas and jump off and do your own take on it. I've used this for different industries, for different clients, to get myself a starting point. We all have those days where we're staring at a blank page and we're like, I don't even know where to start. Just having a list on that page is really, really helpful for how my brain works. Because I can go through that list of content ideas and be like, nope, that's bad. Oh, this one's good, or this would be better if I did this. It just gets my brain rolling and helps me get into that strategy mindset because I already have something I'm starting with. I don't have to start from zero and make up a bunch of ideas to then start debating. I really like using AI tools for things that are very time consuming or kind of busy work feeling. One of those things is product descriptions or service descriptions. I really have enjoyed putting a product or service description into ChatGPT and having it rewrite it to sound more cheerful, or have it rewrite it to be a certain word length, or have it rewritten to answer some frequently asked questions. You can really manipulate the AI into creating product descriptions that are more readable, less boring, and more beneficial for your brand to use in a bunch of different applications. Product descriptions can be one of the most problematic, isn't the right word. They can be a big missed opportunity. In my experience, I see a lot of brands not use a product description to their full potential. Either it's too short, or it's too long, or it doesn't even really fill someone in on kind of what this product or service is really about. And using some AI muscle power to help develop really user-friendly product descriptions, it's going to be beneficial for your search engine rankings, for your end user, just knowing what your products are, and for you as you develop further content where you're talking about those products. We talked about this a little bit in the last video where we were discussing Chat GPT and community operations, but creating open-ended questions that can help drive engagement for marketing can be really, really useful to have a AI tool help you develop that initial list of like, okay, what are some open-ended questions I can ask potential users of an organic skincare line, right? It'll come up with a list of ideas for you to ask those users. You can also use this to kind of create surveys if you're going to be interviewing ideal customers and you want to know what their thoughts are about your products, but you're not quite sure how to ask it or what to ask to get results. It can be a great starting point to have these open-ended questions that customers can then answer and give you really, really valuable information for your marketing. Answering frequently asked questions. A lot of the clients that I work with feel a level of frustration about the types of things that people are constantly asking them about their brand or about their industry. They're irritated about having to answer those all the time. So developing a variety of answers to your frequently asked questions that you can either use as social media captions, replies to direct messages, on your website, the start of a blog post, an email blast, whatever. Having multiple answers to those frequently asked questions, very, very useful. I've done this for my own brand. One of the big questions that I get asked a lot is, what platform should I be on for social media? And I need a polite way to say, it depends. It depends. So I use Chat GPT to generate kind of a list of starting points for that it depends conversation about what social media platform you should be on. And you can lead the AI to give the answer in a way that you would. So for that one, I asked it to reword, and then the answer I typically give, in 5 ways. And it gave me 5 different variations that I could then take and tweak and use for email, social media, replies to the same question that gets asked all the time, you name it, without the fatigue of like mentally figuring out how to reword it 5 different ways. I really like this last one. I'm not picking favorites, but this may be my favorite use for Chat GPT overall, whether it's for community operations, marketing operations. I love this. Lengthening a social media caption to make an article or blog post, or doing the reverse, shortening a blog post to make a social media caption, or taking an article and creating a bulleted list, just adjusting things based on word count or character count, because you can put those parameters in, and making it easy to recycle and repurpose your content. If you're spending the time writing something and you're like, yeah, this is really good, this really speaks to my ideal customer, use it in multiple formats. Ask it to take that caption and write you a video outline. You can do that. You can use the AI to kind of riff and create variations on something you've already written based on parameters, format, word count, whatever you want to put in. Start playing with it, see what comes out. Because I can guarantee, as somebody who has been heavily messing with this over the last few weeks, it's going to lengthen or shorten or whatever your original piece in a way that's going to end up inspiring you of how to riff on that in your own words or how to develop it further. And that, to me, coming back in like 5 seconds versus me sitting there and spending up to an hour taking a social media post and stretching it out to a longer blog post. Yes, after the 5 seconds of the AI coming back with that longer post, I do still need to edit. I still need to put my own spin on it. It takes me way less time than sitting there and doing it all manually. And that time I then allocate to spending time with my existing clients, nurturing potential clients, building my community, networking, and just having those human-to-human interactions that robots cannot replace. That's what you need to take from this. It's a powerful tool. Use AI as a tool to make you a better marketer because you're taking some of the busy work or the pieces that can end up bottlenecking you, and use that time to do what you do best, whether that's your art, your business, whatever. Take the time that you spent doing content creation, use AI as a way of supporting that content creation, and then reinvest that time in the things that really, really move the needle for your business, which is the relationships that you're developing. And always please fact check the content that comes out of any AI tool and put your own spin on it. Put your own terms into it. Make it yours. I'd love to hear in a comment how you're using AI to market your business, your thoughts on it. Are you scared of it? Do you not know where to start? Let's talk about AI. Drop a comment below or join me on Bad Axe Biz Club, the free community that I run, to continue the conversation about using these AI tools in your marketing or in your community operations. And until next time, stay Bad Axe.